Alright, so Zen, Dash Berlin. Could have started off real nice. Everybody was dressed in white. Woo-hoo! Actually, Johnny made people pay for some t-shirts, I heard. Some people weren't too happy about that. Personally, I just took my time and went and buy a white shirt. If you're too cheap to do it before, well, all the best for you. So Jerry and Antonio did a very good set. Kept the crowd pumping. The crowd started to filter in. So at that point, people were wondering, alright, cool. Is it going to be techno all night? Because you know, in Trinidad, everything that's electronical is techno. So a lot of the people who came for the techno party were very happy to hear some of Jerry West and Antonio Xavier play some nice little tracks. I heard one or two little mainstream that had people going, hey, that was the best song. I didn't know that was techno. Woo! So that was good. Nick for a very awesome set. There were little mishaps on his Zen counterpart, where the poor boy's volume got turned down a bit. Why? Anyway, Nick, you did a great set. Nice and not too hard. Little trancy, kept me pumping, had me on the couch. I was like, woo, go Nick Farrar! And I was all happy and excited. I saw your little friends in the center there just jumping like, yeah! And it was cool. Nearly paid myself, but that's alright. When Dash Berlin came on, the man came out strong. Zen was ram. People on the balconies were like, what's that techno thing down there? And I mean, I must admit, I was in awe at the fact that Zen was packed out for this event. Dash Berlin, yes, is a well-known person in the electronic dance music scene, but not a lot of people know about him otherwise. And I was happy to see that they had so many people there, so many people that were responding to him. I mean, people were jumping. He played, I mean, a lot of his tracks. Waiting, Man on the Run, Till the Sky Fall Down was awesome. I lost my voice, it was best. We also heard Never Cry Again, which is a very good track. I like it. Do the Kiki dance. He played for about 3.5 hours, and I must admit, out of that 3.5 hours, I sat for probably 15 minutes of that time. So I was very happy that he came down here. He gave us a really awesome set. He showed us that no matter where he is, he's the type of DJ that can bring it, and he can keep the crowd going constantly. I saw people just moving up and down, jumping around, some people dancing, some Trinis need to learn to dance, but that's okay. Other than that, we saw a lovely dance-off between some ladies who were doing promotions to the front. I believe Zen brought them on board to sell their little, you know, or to give out their little foam sticks. And basically the lovely ladies jumped onto the bar, and then the other little dancers were dancing on the stage. And in my view, I thought it should have switched. You should have put the other ones that were on the stage, on the bar, and you should put the ones on the bar, on the stage. Why? It looked way better because I was looking at the stage. I would have rather look at the ones on the bar. So let's hope they sort that out next round. Yeah? Sort it out. I must talk about not only Dash Berlin's performance, but Zen's decorations. It was pretty good. I mean, we had nice little beady things hanging from the lights, which gave us a nice little reflection. I guess that's what they were going for. The balloons that were released, nice little job, nice little ad. The beach balls. Whoever brought up the idea, props to you, man. That kept the crowd is like, yeah, beach ball. Just kept the crowd going with the beach ball. Everybody was excited. That was a nice little addition. One thing I wish Zen would do on these occasions would be to give us some drink specials. I mean, yes, it was an all-white party, but you know, now and again, a little 2-for-1 by the door. But that's just my personal, you know, opinion on drink specials. Just saying. Ideas. We had Digital Buddha doing a great set. He came on to close for Dash Berlin. Dash Berlin ended with massive energy, and Digital Buddha continued this massive energy. I must admit, he did not disappoint as usual. He kept the crowd going. You started to see where, you know, some of the crowd was filtering to the upstairs. For some of y'all who left early, wanted to go home to, you know, your significant other, mommy, daddy. You couldn't just stand staying up late. Well, for your reason or excuses. I went to the upstairs after. Unfortunately, I didn't stay for the full of his set. I went upstairs to the rooftop. but I did hear that he played some great tracks. He ended on a high note. I mean, they had people that did not want to leave, and they ended up coming upstairs too when they was said, okay, main stage closing, everybody go upstairs if you want, and that's what happened. So we had two very awesome surprises for the night. First surprise for the night was the musical aspect of Nick Farrar's set, a guitarist. The track he played, I mean, went in time, and the guitarist was spot on. A lot of the crowd wasn't aware, but he started playing from the background, and he brought in, he came to the front line. I mean, I wish he had gotten a bit of a spotlight on him, would have given him a little more, you know, let people see him a little bit more who wasn't seeing him from the back maybe. But all in all, I mean, the guitarist came out, he rocked the house, he gave it that extra vibe that it needed, had people saying, wow, look at this. Trance, guitarist, music, it all combined, all in one. And I was really proud to see this because it gave people a different aspect about trance and electronic music. It's not all about synths and beats. You can have musical interludes. We also saw on Digital Buddha's closing set, his sister, Kariana, came out and she played violin. I was really proud. She really did make us proud. I mean, she got up there. The track that they chose and they practiced, she hit it spot on. When she hit that violin, I know they have a lot of people who said, that chick gave me goosebumps. And I quote it, that chick gave me goosebumps. Why? Because she came out, she stood up there, she started feeling the music, and that's exactly what she did. She played with the music and she went through, and it was awesome. I was very proud of her. Yay. So to the young gentleman who played, I am not sure, I do know that he plays with Tripped and Fallen. I believe his name Gerald. I heard him the night before the event. So to Gerald and to Kariana, awesome job. You all did wonderful. I mean, I hope to see more things like this included in Zen and included in electronic events. It really does give a broad spectrum on how deep this music is. So, props. Yay! So as Digital Buddha wind down on the main stage, we move upstairs. We had Blazo on the decks. I mean, Blazo came hard. The man brought down the rooftop. I mean, one of my favorite tracks right now, Gareth Emery, Sanctuary. When he bust that out, I was ready to hug the speaker. But of course, I am banned from speaker hugging, so I couldn't. But I did an air hug. Like, I love you, speaker. We did a lot of, we also saw where Johnny set off some fireworks, which was pretty awesome. I mean, one was a celebration. It was Independence Night, people. Happy Independence, if I didn't tell you before. And I mean, that also brought a lot of people to stay and listen to Blazo. He brought energy. He brought a great vibe that made you say, man, this is a reason to party until the sun rises. And that's what people did. The sun began to rise and everybody was like, this is what it's all about. I mean, we having fun. To be honest, I was sober and I was having a lot of fun. The DJs that had played earlier in the night were there. The bartenders were grooving. Yes, they were working, but they were grooving to the music. And we also saw where Digital Buddha ended up coming on to relieve Blazo, because he was playing for a while as well, and give Blazo another opportunity to enjoy himself. The rooftop went until, to be quite honest, about 7:30 minutes to 8, and Johnny ended up coming to tell us, well, everybody, is the last track. Needless to say, a lot of people who were there weren't very happy to hear that. They were actually willing to go until 9. But of course the popo said no, and we had to close. So we ended up hearing the last track of the night, or I should say the morning, and everybody decided, alright, where are we going to go? Some people went home, some people decided, let's go find an after party. But all in all, Zensations White, props to Zen, props to the committee, props to everybody. Also, the one con, because you know most of this blog you're going to see a lot of pros, because Zen had a lot of pros. You know, it was a good event. It was actually better marketed than, you know, some of the previous events. Decorations were good, you know, the artists were there. I mean, the surprises came. And then, as I mentioned earlier, we had the dancers. I beg, next time these young ladies dance, let it not be in a Zen trance atmosphere. The two young ladies on maybe the side of the stage, left side from where I was standing. So on this side, I mean, you had a lot of fun. You were dancing. You were into the music. You were showing that, you know, this music is fun. Let's dance. Let's have fun. And they grooved it. And I was happy with that. I mean, the fact of the matter that those two girls were into the music, groove into the music, great. The other two on the other side of the stage, what the fuck were you thinking? One barely moved. You swear to God, you looked like you was constipated. Sorry, I have to say it. And the other girl, yes, you could move, yes, you could dance, but it's not tribe you're dancing in. It's not hearts you're playing in. This is a different genre of music. And to me, if you're a dancer, you should be able to know your music and try to you know, to put yourself in a way that you're versatile. And those two dancers showed that they're not versatile. And for me, a dancer needs to have that, you know, flexibility of being able to dance any and everywhere and to any kind of music that is presented to you. So to two of the young ladies that danced, props to you, which would be the nice girl on the end, the two nice girls on the left. To the other two girls on the right, go and do some homework. I am not a dancer. I'm a big girl and I like to dance. I could have probably gone up on stage and danced better than you. The only difference is, the only reason our crowd was jumping for you all was because you were shaking your ass like if you wasn't trying. Try your best next time. So, that's my mini rant on the dancers. I had to put it in there because it upset me. It was disastrous. But other than that, the night went well. I was impressed, I was happy, I bounced around. You all even got pictures of me, which doesn't really happen much. And out of this, you got the first Kiki Blog ever. Let me tell you something, it's saving my fingers, so I'm happy. I hope you all enjoy it, I hope you watch it. And give me your feedback, because without feedback, I won't be doing this. And that's what we enjoy. So let me know what you liked, let me know what you didn't like, because hey what, you never know. It might be something that I missed. So guys, thank you for watching the Kiki Blog. Look out, we have a Dash Berlin video coming out. Yes, we do. We took video of that whole thing. From pre-Zen, Zen Rooftop coming out. We have our wonderful tech head Jen doing it. And of course, for you all who don't know, yes, the Chinese boy with glow sticks that does some work, Sean, is definitely helping in this process. So we hope that you all catch that video. Let us know what you think again, because GlowTT is all about getting feedback. And we find out we don't get any feedback as much as we like, so give us your thoughts, let us know. Hope you all enjoy all the videos that we're about to bring. GlowTT.com